grain, halations, sprocket holes.
With over 60 faithful recreations of classic film stocks to apply to your sterile digital footage, is Dehancer the magic bullet for
The film book.
Or is Big Dehancer just lining the pockets of my fellow content creators to deceive the public with empty promises of analog emulations?
Let's find out.
Well, howdy, Internet. I'm Crazy Nick, because I'm crazy honest.
I'd never lie to you.
And this is my honest review of the Dehancer Film Emulation plugin for Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve. Now, there's two things I love in this world, and that's being honest and film photography. Why I love film so much, I love it so much, I petitioned Greg Abbott to reform the Texas marriage statute so I could betroth the Pro Pack of Fuji Pro 400H. Why I love film so much, I wish I could shoot all my videos on Kodak Vision 3500T color negative 35mm motion picture film, but I'm broke. So to remediate my acute financial deficiencies, I partnered up with the good folks at Dehancer to offer promo code LOPRO. That's LOPRO for 10% off any purchase at Dehancer.com. And that 10% goes directly to yours truly. I told you I'm honest. So if you like what this old film nerd is showing you, why don't you mosey on over to Dehancer.com and get you some. That's promo code LOPRO, 10% off, LOPRO. Now let's get to emulating some films.
You think anyone's still watching this? No? Okay, now that we've scared away all the serious film school nerds, full disclosure, yes, I am in the pocket of Big Dehancer. In return for this review, I'm getting the software for free. But before Dehancer reached out to me about this review, I never considered using any video editing plugins. I just like to make silly YouTube videos where I scream at my camera about film photography. I don't care how my footage looks. I mean, I always thought these fancy plugins were just a way to spruce up your B-roll to trick gullible hipsters into watching your boring-ass hour-long ASMR film photo vlog of you wasting 6 rolls of Portra 800 on your trendy tour of the Pacific Northwest.
Anyway,
Let's get under the hood and see what Big Dehancer can do. And later on, we're going to talk to a real film professional from the Big Apple.
All the tools that filmmakers want. So here, have it. Enjoy.
Let's get to it. Okay, Premiere Pro. Just drag and drop the effect and pick your camera profile. I usually shoot in Rec 709 because I hate.
color grading.
But that's what you're here for, so...
Then you pick your film, and holy
Fucking shit.
there are way too many options.
I hate it.
How am I supposed to finish an edit if I'm wasting hours scrolling through phony film stocks every time I boot up Premiere? And if that's not enough choice paralysis, you also got this slider to push or pull any of those films.
Anyway,
Then you got the developer tab with the bunch more sliders.
Like Color Boost.
Okay, jokes aside, it is kind of neat that Dehancer tries to model their color grading tools after traditional analog processes? Like the print tab, because in old school movies, they'd shoot it on one type of film and then print it onto another type of film, which sounds cool, but in practice, it's just more sliders. Did I mention I hate color grading? So we're just gonna skip over this tab and get to the cool stuff.
Like film grain.
now we're cooking.
You get a butt ton of presets for everything from 8mm to IMAX, and you can set it to custom for
Total control.
over the size of your grain, the amount of said grain, the resolution of your
Film.
and you can even dial it in or out of the shadows, midtones, and highlights. Pretty cool. Now for another heavy hitter.
Halation Nation.
So just like the film grain tab, you get all the presets, or if you're some control freak, you can go nutso futso in custom mode to dial in the
Perfect film look.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Now another fan favorite is the Bloom tab, which targets high contrast areas and makes the highlights bleed into the shadows for a soft, dreamy aesthetic. I mean, it's pretty cool, especially if you ain't got a promist filter. Next, you got film damage, which is pretty self-explanatory. Then film breath, which can breathe some life into your footage by introducing subtle variations in the exposure and color contrast between each frame, which, yeah, I think it adds a lot. Finally, it's time for my favorites. First up,
Gate weave.
it wiggles! I love it! I can only imagine, but trying to manually keyframe in such consistently subtle, organic, shaky movements sounds like
Like a nightmare.
so.
Thank you, Dehancer.
And now,
For the main event. Overscan.
aka sprocket holes. I mean, if only to save me the time of scouring through stock footage sites for baked-in overlays, this feature is probably going to be the main thing bringing me back for more every time I want to do some heavy-handed vintage skit thingy like at the start of this video. And that's pretty much it. Yes, I know I just skimmed the surface on most of what Dehancer has to offer because there's really no end to this rabbit hole and I didn't want to get too far down into the weeds. But at the end of the day,
Is it worth it?
Well, before I can answer that, let's talk to a real professional.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You know, just getting off a really fun session, color grading with this amazing program they call Dehancer.
Why don't you tell everybody who you are?
My name is Ian Perlman. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, creator. I love film, I love emulation, and I love Nicholas. Let's rock.
I love you too, man.
Honestly, I knew I would like the program a lot, but I was not expecting to love it. Dehancer truly gave me, as a filmmaker, everything that I want, all the tools that filmmakers want. It's right here. The control I've got on Dehancer is second to none. I guess you could do with a LUT, but for someone who cares a little bit more about like film textures, the grain, the halation, the bloom is more catered, I think, to someone who wants more control. I'm forced to essentially emulate a stock. Even now with LUTs, you're shooting fish in the barrel trying to find a look where you should have a look or you should have an idea. I will not color grade anything else without this. I'm going to forever use Dehancer as my one and only film emulation color grading. I mean, like, it takes the place of LUTs for me now. I don't need to use LUTs anymore. I don't need to use anything.
Puppy, come on.
Puppy.
Come.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on, Gizmo.
We're showing off
Love
each
you.
other's pets now.
Animals. We've got our
You can tell we're
animals.
good people. We got animals.
Okay, I can't hear anything. I love you. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I say let's wrap this up. Is it cool if I follow up and just call you on Instagram for a little
Yeah,
bit?
man. I hope I didn't make you hate me.
Oh my God, perfect timing from him. How dramatic are you? How dramatic are you? I hope you don't hate me. And it cuts off.
Okay, everyone go follow Ian. He's an amazing person, and if you don't follow him,
I'll never forgive you.
so what's the takeaway here? Do you need Dehancer? How much does it cost? And is it even worth it? Well, with a price tag of $450, $405 with promo code LOWPRO, it is a bit pricey, and it isn't necessarily for everyone. Like I keep saying, I'm no colorist. I hate color grading. I'm a film photography YouTuber, not some cinematographer. I care about my photographs, not my footage. I love analog photography because my images look great with no editing right out of Negative Lab Pro. A plugin like Dehancer with a billion settings to dial in just feels a bit overwhelming to me and can get in the way of what I do. But say you get paid to make a lot of videos for clients and you don't mind diving into all those settings, then this might be the perfect tool for you. So if you put a lot of stock into the look and feel of your footage and you aren't afraid of fiddling with sliders all day, then yeah, Dehancer might be your best bet for the film look. That's my 2 cents. Goodbye, Internet. I'm Nick. Well, I know a lot of you guys stick around for this end card thing. I mean, I don't have anything to say. Yes, like always, I have a lot of editing to do. I'm filming this right now. It's Wednesday. I want this to be out in less than 24 hours. So I got a lot to do. What do you guys think of the cowboy hat? If you've made it this far, talk about the cowboy hat in the comments. Is it rootin' tootin'? I don't know. Sarah, what do you have to say?
I wasn't listening, baby. I'm trying to work.
I'm interrupting Sarah. Promo code LOWPRO, 10% off. If you want the film look, promo code LOWPRO. Use my code. Don't use Sleepy Charlie's. Thank you so much. Say howdy. Say howdy in the comments if you made it this far. Check you later.